Here we are. This is the last video of the series. If you are still watching, thank you very much for sticking around. And if you've enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe or share. I will really appreciate it, because for me, this is the place where we can come together and know that we are not alone on this journey. I know how I felt back then, many years ago. I know times have changed and shifted and it's different now. So even just coming together online, it's a great thing to actually explore and feel like we are part of something new and we are learning something new about ourselves and how to navigate this journey. So more about the topic, how to step into abundance, and how the alignment creates the natural flow of abundance into our lives. I don't know how about you, but I am one of those who really struggled financially, even though I've had the gifts, I had the wisdom or the opportunity to look into the spiritual and energy realm, but I didn't know how to translate it into this physical world. And wherever I go, where I talk to people who are on this path, they very often struggle financially or in a certain area of their life. They just don't feel that abundant, whether it's relationships and love or friendships and community or abundant in any other way. And here is the thing. I know it sometimes sounds like a cliche, but the abundance is truly within us. And then we can reflect it, project it into our physical reality. What I do want to say though is that stepping into abundance means changing your perception about who you are and who you came here to be. It's also about shifting from the mindset, I have to do something to deserve something in this life. For me, this topic is very precious and close to my heart because, as I have shared, this is one of my initiations of struggling financially, having 2-3 jobs at once, struggling to pay my bills, being in a debt, and learning how to create abundance in my life through sharing who I am. And this is something that I'm guiding others to do, to understand that when we tap into our inner wisdom, we can convert it into abundance. Now, I do have to mention that abundance for me is not only the financial abundance and money, but it also is the financial abundance, because it is very easy to be in the state where we meditate and everything is love and light and we are helping and exchanging, and in the same time there is a huge anxiety and fear of paying the bills. So to overcome this anxiety and fear, we have to accept that we are still living in this material world where abundance means being financially abundant as well as being spiritually abundant, feeling the love, the friendships, community, health and wealth in all areas of our lives. And I feel it's so important to embrace this and understand that there is unlimited amount of money and unlimited amount of abundance, and the personal abundance reflects our inner state. So here we are coming back to the main topic, that alignment creates a natural flow for abundance to come to our lives. And this is what I would like to invite you to do, to open up energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically to receive the abundance, and to understand that there is a shift of mindset and shift of energy where you can look at your life from a higher perspective, understanding that when you are aligned, when you are using your skill sets, your gifts, and you are sharing your essence, the abundance is flowing in. Is flowing in graciously. And I'd like to share my story with you really in a short space of time. Being broken, having loads of jobs, not knowing what to do, being in a relationship that in a certain way has shaped me and shifted me so much, whilst in the same time it was really abusive, in a way, I have learned to understand that everything that is happening outside of us starts within us, and it's part of our journey. So my financial struggles were teaching me how to turn the gifts and our essence, our light, into financial abundance and abundance in all areas of our lives. So at the beginning of 2020, I felt like many of us, maybe we felt like we are in a cage. I did feel like that on many levels. And this was the time when the energy started to flow through me, and all I could hear is evolution of humankind, record the videos. I had no idea what was happening, but this was the time when I fully trusted, and I said, universe, guide me, lead me, let's change my life. I don't like this anymore. And so I did that. I recorded the videos. I only knew it's going to be 21 of them. It's about human evolution. I didn't know what it was. Well, it turns out it was about channeling and helping people how to connect with their higher selves, with their guardian angels, with their spirit teams, with beings of light, with source. Now, I didn't know what it would bring. What I did know was I need to follow this tree. I need to follow this tree because I felt the urge like never before. And it was telling me, if you do this, your life will change. But you have a free will. You can choose whatever you want. You can stay where you are. You can do what you are doing. Or you can take this opportunity and really make a difference. And here is the reason why I'm saying the alignment is bringing the abundance, because I had to withdraw myself. I had to withdraw my ego from, oh, what is this not going to work? This is not the only thing I want to do. And there was all these thoughts, but I felt the urge so strongly. The sun is beautifully shining at me right now. The urge was so strong that I understood what is being created through me is not only for me. And I allowed myself to be in this alignment, to be the vessel through which the energy can come through for myself and for others, and the abundance started to enter my life from so many different directions and so many different streams. And what I do want to say is, when this happens, there needs to be trust. There needs to be a moment of surrendering, because I had to surrender to the flow of energy. And even though I had felt the fear and anxiety and uncertainty, there was this deep inner peace. And I know that many of you feel the urge, feel the inner peace of, oh, this feels so nice. And in the same time, there is this massive fear hanging above our head. Let me know if you feel it as well. It's almost like, oh, we are excited, let's do it. There is the drive, and it just feels so exciting. And in the same time, there is this fear. It's scary. We don't know how it's going to go. We don't know how it's going to end up. And this is the sweet, sweet spot. Whenever I feel these two together, the excitement and the fear, that's when I know I am being guided to grow and expand. There is no other feeling like that, because the excitement and wow, let's do this, it's my higher self, it's my soul saying, oh my God, we are finally doing it. This is so exciting. Let's do it. Let's get on this journey. And this other part of me is my old version, my mind that has been influenced by my past, by my parents, by my close ones, by the society, freaking out that we are leaving our comfort zone and what we've known until now. And this is how I felt in 2020. On one side, there was this new, totally new experience and journey, and on the other hand there was this massive fear of, I don't know what's happening right now because I don't have the experience, and my family from where I come from, they definitely don't have the experience of this. So what do I do with this? And I'm sharing this story with you because the more you practice the alignment, the more you will be willing to surrender to the flow, to this inner flow of your soul, of your being taking over and taking you to your new reality, the one that you have been asking for. The more you practice alignment, and I see it, the more I align, the easier I bridge the gap between where I am and where I want to be, where my soul wants me to be. I have asked so many times in my life, oh God, universe, source, please show me the way. And I bet you probably have asked for the guidance too. And when the guidance comes, it's down to us to take the step. And when we surrender our fears, we have a chance to step forward and just be guided, just be held and taken on this journey to the reality that we were wishing for, that we were hoping for, that we've been asking for. Now, the fear is coming in, and all the blocks and excuses, excuses. Do you know about those? I could tell you a lot about excuses that I can make up in my head, but I have learned the more excuses I'm making up, the more important for me it is to do the step. The more excuses I am coming up with, the more I know how important it is to take this step, because I am growing into my new version. I am raising my vibration. I'm saying this, I have such a high pitch ringing in my ear right now. You know, when you are cold and you are resistant, that's exactly what you are supposed to do, because you have been preparing yourself. You've been pre-paving this path. You've been asking for the guidance. You've been asking for the help. Everything is coming through. The path is being lit up for you, waiting for you to step into the reality that you have been asking for. And why it's scary is because our logical mind cannot compute. Our logical mind cannot make sense out of it and is not prepared for the dangers along the way, so it's trying to shut it down straight away. Here I am inviting you to embrace it and truly take a deep breath and trust that everything that is happening for you, you are being pushed out of your comfort zone through so many different ways into abundance. If you struggle financially, it's because there is financial abundance waiting for you. If you struggle in your relationship, it's because there is a new version of you that is healed. And this in between is the healing process. If you are struggling with abundance in your community, friendships, family, it's the process, and it's pushing you out of your comfort zone so you can step into the reality where you can feel abundant, where you attract the people, the opportunities, and the new ways of being. So the alignment with who you are, being vulnerable with yourself, being honest, is the way how you are aligning to your higher self, to your inner being, to source within you, which is helping you to live in the reality that you truly desire. The abundance is always there. What's missing is us receiving it and allowing the abundance to come into our lives. Because we've been conditioned, because we got used to the struggles, because we've got used to the lack. Now we intentionally have to get used to the abundance. But this topic is so big, I would like to bring more of this abundance in every possible way is part of what I love to live and experience and bring. So there is going to be more on this topic. I find that abundance is coming through self-love, through healing, through alignment, and through acceptance. So I will see you probably at the next one, deep diving into the topic of abundance, why you might be missing it, lacking it, not attracting it, or just simply not receiving it. Thank you so very much for joining me for this series. Let me know your thoughts, let me know how you feel, what this has brought to you, and if you would like one-to-one guidance, please click on the link below. I do one-to-one sessions, light activations. I also have few programs for you where I can take you on a journey to truly anchor your light and your essence and surrender into this process. Lots of love to all of you. See you at the next one, and have the courage to step forward.